Well, it's a pretty active time at Bluffton University. They're getting admissions and FAFSA forms and everything ready for the new students that'll be coming in next year. Joining us today, she is Director of Financial Aid at Bluffton University, Jamie Jarrett. And thanks for coming today.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so students who want to be in school next fall, they really need to get things moving, right?
Yes, so the FAFSA for 25-26, so these students will be graduating, in spring of 25, entering college in fall of 25. So 25-26 FAFSA opened on November 21st. We were told December 1st, but it actually opened a little early this year.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And last year there was all kinds of issues. This year better?
Yes, so last year it was a completely new FAFSA, new formula. There were lots of errors. Everything kept getting pushed back, but the Department of Education did a lot of beta testing with some groups and fixed errors before they opened it up to everyone. So it seems to be working more smoothly this year.
I know when I was a parent, I'm like, ooh, FAFSA form, I don't know if I want to do this, but you can accomplish it. It's not that hard, right?
For a large majority of families, the tax data just directly comes over from the IRS. You don't even need tax forms to look at. So as long as you get accounts set up about 3 days before you want to file the FAFSA, you have to answer some questions about investments and money in the bank, but it's a fairly smooth process.
And students should fill these out, right? Because you're always like, well, I don't know why, I'm not going to get money anyway.
Absolutely. So even if you think you might not qualify for any federal aid, it opens up loan options, but also colleges have different funding. So maybe you don't qualify for federal funding, but your college might give you additional funding just for filing the FAFSA. So I encourage everyone to do it at least the first year. And then if nothing comes of it, then you don't have to do it again, but at least the first time.
Right, yeah. And, admission forms, if you haven't done that yet, you need to apply and get all those things in, right?
Absolutely. So colleges may have admissions deadlines, they may have scholarship deadlines, they may have FAFSA filing deadlines. So making sure that you're taking advantage of all the opportunities that are given to you, making sure you know all of those deadlines. So not only with your college, but then locally with all the scholarships and everything around as well.
Well, because lots of the kids are coming up on the Christmas break and, parents are like, well, do something. I mean, if you haven't done it yet, is this a good time?
It's a good time.
The new
Absolutely.
year, are you almost too late? What is almost too late, especially at Bluffton,
So admissions deadlines, we have some priority deadlines for scholarships that have already passed, so December 1st. But then like FAFSA deadlines, I know some of the earliest ones, at least in the state, are in February. So you'll want to make sure that you get that FAFSA done and completed. And
is this something, the family should talk about, and make sure that, everybody's on the same page?
Absolutely. Again, in my experience, we've seen families that come to orientation but have zero concept of what it's going to take to pay for college. They don't know what the bottom line is. So definitely talk and make sure you're on the same page. Make sure you have a plan for paying for college.
So when you visit Bluffton or any university, I guess, it's a good idea to, make an appointment, talk to someone like in your office or to, a person like you, the Director of Financial Aid.
It depends on the school. A lot of times, especially at Bluffton or smaller schools, the admissions counselors can do a lot of talking about financial aid. But if you have a special circumstance, say the FAFSA, the 25-26 FAFSA uses 2023 tax information, but say that's not really your financial situation anymore. Things have changed. It's a good idea to make an appointment and talk to financial aid to see if there's anything they can do.
So the bottom line is get the ball rolling right now, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. If you know what school you're looking at, make sure that you know your admission counselor, make sure you know someone in financial aid, make sure that you're staying on top of everything.
All right, staying on top of it. Well, thanks for coming today.
No problem.
Good
Thanks for having me.
information.
Of course.
All right, don't go away. New Edition continues in a moment.